Hello, this is ResilanBearcat, and welcome to our Apollo Let's Play series of Dyson Sphere Program. Okay, we're picking up right where we left off here in Dyson Sphere Program. And in the last episode, we went through the process of automating a whole bunch of items here. And we have things going into storage containers here. So we have automated the production of a whole bunch of items. Now in this episode, what we want to do is we want to actually increase our power. Now in this case, Icarus has been running around with coal power. We're using coal here. That's not very efficient. It's not one of the better things to do. And we have a better option now. We've actually done, we can do coal and do some other things. There's coal over here, there's all that, but we're going to go back over here to where we started at, and the coal that's over here, and we're going to use this coal to actually produce something else. And so we're going to get some additional things set up here, and we will set up some power and producing some extra power lines here. So we're going to get some we're going to just come right down through here with a thing of power here. Let it build let the items come in here, and what we're going to do then is we're going to come into and get a list of constructors here. I mean, I don't have enough of these things. Do I not have any in my inventory? Oh, whoop. I should have got some of these things before I came over here. Well, that was a mistake. Mistakes were made. That's alright. We'll go back over here and pick some of these things up. This thing you can see here on the coal power, it really does burn through the power. Something fierce. So if we come into here, you can see that we've got a number of things. Look at that, we've got 300 belts. Wonderful. We'll take all those belts. We've got 187 of those things. We'll take a full stack of those. Really don't need a full stack of those, so we'll take half of those. We'll take half of the arc smelters, and I don't think I need any of those at the moment. We will take some of these as well, and then we will take some let's see, how many of these do we have? We got 9 of those. Let's take half of those as well. All right, there we go. So we're just grabbing some items here now. Now we can produce, now if we come in here and look at our buildings, we can produce this thermal power plant. So before we go anywhere, let's actually add another item right here. So we got power items right here. So let's go ahead and add in. Well, we'll take half of those as well. And don't tell me I don't have enough of them anymore. Alright, we're going to just stick that in here. We will grab our belts and extend the line on down. Let's see. Let's get a storage container and stick that in there. We will get a power cable, put it right in there. And we'll bring the rest of the belts. We'll continue bringing them down. There we go. Now this is going to take, we want to build thermal power plants, and it's going to take everything except circuit boards. So we will connect that and connect that. We will connect that, we'll connect that, and we'll connect that. And we only want 1 stack of those. We don't have the iron getting down here. Wonder where our iron is coming off the line at. Or not very much of it is getting down through here. Let's see where it's being used at. I guess it's making circuit boards for the research. I could use more iron. Let's see, where do we have more iron somewhere else that's not being used? That's iron coming in there. Wonder if I could bring that over here and build some more production over here and then join it with my iron back end with my iron belt. I think I'm going to try doing that. Might not be the most efficient use of anything, but let's bring that over here, bring this over here. We'll bring that down through there like that. production. We'll put 3 of these items here. And let's see. Let's just build more iron. Okay, there we go. And then we will make a belt on this side. Let's see. Well, that's going to be interesting how I join that back in. Did get it out of there, but it's no, let's do it this way. Okay. Oof, it's too tight. So none of this is actually working out the way that I want it to. I don't have enough iron. I need more iron for the smelting. So I think one of the things that I could do is just bring this across here, join it into this line, and bring it on down this way, and bring this further down here. So that's what I'll do there. Okay, so the way I'll do this is I will disconnect that from there, disconnect it from there, pick that up. I will get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of all that. Okay, now with that in place like that, what I want to do is, there we go, that's a splitter, very good. I want to take that out of there for the moment, and let's grab this belt. I'll bring that over there like that, and then I'm going to let that get in there. Bring that in there like that. That works. And we'll bring this belt on down through here like this. Bring that in there like that, and then I can put another. I've still got the issue of how I join it back in, but that's a solvable problem. So we'll put 3 more of those things in there like that. This belt is going to come down to here, over to here, and like that. I can just bring it down here and join it in right here. Yeah, that'll work exactly. Just reverse it. Like that right there. That works beautifully. Alright, that goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. Okay. Bloop, bloop. Come on. And finally we need power here. Let's just put one there too. And then this needs to be iron. So that's going to produce more iron ingots. Could possibly get another one of these in here if I move this down a little bit further. Might be the thing to do too. So you just need lots of iron. So if I do that and then come in here for the production, yeah, one more fit in there. It goes in there like that. There we go. Nice. And then copy the blueprint. There we go. Alright, so that's taken care of. Now we're going to go get some. So I just needed more production there. So now we're going back over here where we started at, and we're going to get some we'll get back involved in this and set up some power up here. So we got the coal coming down through here. And we can take this now, and I really don't need that much coal. So we'll let that, we'll take that out of there like that. And we'll reroute that in a minute and deal with that. So what we want to do here now is we want to come down here to production. And I want to bring an entire line of smart arc smelters down through here. We want 6 of them. Okay. And then here we're going to put that blueprint in there. Just like that right there. And we're going to do that right there. And then we're going to take this right here and connect this, this, and this. Just like that. Now this only makes 1.5 trips per second. But if we look at the blueprint here, this requires... it only requires 1 per second, so that shouldn't need, but this is all I will need. So that goes in there like that. It is now producing graphite. And there we go. Okay, now there's an issue with power. So one of the things that we want to do is, well, we're going to solve the power problem just here in just a moment. Now, what I want to do is coming out on the other side of these things, this stuff is going to produce, let's create a belt that comes down through here. I want to bring it right down through there like that. And then let's see what I can do about getting, I've got all of that connected, so let's see. I'll put this here. Put that there. Put that in there. That gets me working. Like I said, we're going to solve this power problem here in just a moment. But we'll get at least a little bit more, so I'm not getting the broken yellow lines. And okay, that's gonna bother me. That is not where I wanted that. Right in the middle. Okay. So we've got this thing coming down through here now, and this is what we want to do. Now, what I want to do is coming here is I now want to create a storage container right here. And this storage container I want to have, actually, let's just have 4 of these things here. And what I want to do is come here, and I want this come in here just like that right there. All right. So that's going to start filling up with graphite, energetic graphite, and then that's going to be a much better option for power. Now then, with that out of the way there, one of the things I want to do is I want to come in here after this, and I want to run a row of, well, do I want to do that? Actually, I do. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to come to right here and then come right down through here like this. Turn the corner. That way the overflow will come over here, so it'll be filling this up and taking some of it out. And then I want to do my power. I want this right here, this thermal power plant. And I'm going to put a thermal power plant in right here. And it has no fuel. Now, let's look, before we actually do the power, let's look at my power chart. So if I look at the power grid, I can see the power here. Yep, there we go. If I look at the graph right here, and I look at power, right now the consumption demand is 12.3, total energy consumption 25.8, and my generation capacity is 8.7. Say what? Oh, well, there's communication control level 1. Nice. So I think that gives me better drones. Very good. Okay. You can now control more construction zones. Yes, I can. All right, there we go. So now let's take this right here and put that right in there just like that. So that pulls in there now. I have a energetic graphite going in to feed that. And with that, I can see my power here and what it's doing. It's burning this stuff. It takes 10 seconds to burn one of these. Now I can bring more of that stuff in. So I need to figure out how many of these I can stack up on this line. So right now I'm producing 6 per minute. I want some of that going into a box. I'm going to be producing more than that. Actually, I don't think I'm producing enough coal. Yeah, the coal's not making it all the way down the line, so I need more coal. At least temporarily. I will break that, and let's do it this way. We'll start emptying that out. Now we need more coal, so I think the thing to do here is just to let's fill the line up. That was assuming we would fill the line up, so we certainly need more. All right, there's 6 right there. Throw that in. There we go. So that's producing. I have a full belt now. Coal should be making it all the way to the end of the line. Well, yes, it is. It's making it all the way to the end of the line. Very good. So I've got all of the constructors running now, and they should continue to run. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not actually running 100%, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. And the amount in here is going up because it's full. Okay, now we'll take this. Let's take all of that out of there. Now, this guy, we'll take that out, and we'll fill that up. So he has more power now. That's 2.7 joules. Let's do it this way. One of those. 271 megajoules, 676 megajoules. So as you can see, that is a lot better on the power ratio. Now I do want that being filled up right there, but I am obviously not consuming anywhere near all of this. Now let's take that out for a moment. So what I want to do is stack these things up behind this. So this is where we go in and we're going to need to produce a couple more of these buildings. Let's see, how many can I produce? I can produce 11. Let's produce 3 of them. Right quick. Now, what's the burn rate? I need to know how much the burn rate is. Looks like it's taking 10 seconds to burn 1. And on the energetic graphite, how much am I producing per second? This thing is producing 30 per minute. Takes 2 seconds to produce 1. So I'm producing 3 per second. And this is burning 1 every 10 seconds. So it would take 30 to actually manage that, if I'm reading that correctly. So I've got 6 per second, and it takes 10 seconds for each one. That would be 60 seconds. It would be a minute to burn. So 60 seconds. This should power 6 of them. So I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to power 3 of these things here, is what I will do for the power generation. And what we can do is we'll stack them in just like that right there. And then we will take the logistics. We'll come in here between these things. And we'll connect from there to there and there to there. And that's going to turn them all on. Well, in a moment it'll turn them all on. Okay, now that should manage that pretty nicely. and it should fill those things up. I'm burning half of the fuel now that I'm making. Now I can produce some more. There's lots of coal, so on this initial planet I can do that. But one of the things I have coming pretty soon is oil. And so if we look at oil, and the oil is going to be an interesting component here. So if I come here to my research tree, and we come in here to technologies, we can see that we've got energy matrix, basic chemical engineering. Where is the oil? There's the environment thing. That's the last thing I'll be doing today. Crystal smelting I can't do because that takes red and blue. Titanium smelting, red and blue. Red and blue. I'm just looking at what all we have here. Proton, that's red and blue. Processors is only blue, but it sure does take a lot of them. The proliferator only takes blue. We'll have to get into that. I've never used a proliferator. In my last playthrough I didn't use it. There's the basic chemical engineering. Here is the plasma extract refining. So this is what I'm going to need. And I'm going to add this to my list of items that I am researching. And it looks like I have to do this one before I can do that. And so I'll enqueue both of those. So we've got more things queued up. Won't get to all of those in today's episode, but we're making progress. We're making good progress. So I'm kind of watching what's happening here. That's filling up pretty quickly. It's burning these things here. It's taking those out. So I think what I am going to do, I don't know, with power, I kind of like my power to stay running at all times. And if I actually take this thing and build 3 more, it's not going to they won't stay running all the time. So now let's go back over to our other area. All right, well, we do have something we need to do. We need to connect this up with the other areas. And so this is going to be one of the things that we need to extend this across and get it hooked up. So what I'm going to do in order to do that is I'm going to take these Tesla towers and we're going to connect them up. That gets us into that power grid. Oh, actually, we don't need this one up here.
I don't know that.
Yeah, that looks to be good. Okay, let's see. So that gets us into this particular grid. We bring this up here. All of that is tied in. Okay, I think we're all tied in. Yeah, we've connected the 2 networks up. Very good. Now we should see. If I click on this, these things are producing 300 kilowatts. That's good. I can see I've got 100% satisfaction. I can see my consumption and my generation. So I'm generating a lot more than I'm consuming. So that's good. We're in good shape. We still got hundreds of thousands of stuff there. That's good. We've got several 100,000 there. We got, well, that's only 75,000, but okay. Looks like it's only hitting 5 nodes too. That's okay. That's more than we need with the copper. We're not using a ton of copper right now, so I think we've overbuilt the copper. Back into the the nighttime cycle. But what we can do here now is we can kind of look at these lines. They're really not moving all of that much. So one of the things I am going to do is come in here and we will build 2 of these. I'm going to increase my research speed a little bit. While we're doing that, we'll take a look at if there's anything else we can automate. There certainly is. I want to automate the splitter, the storage facility. So the splitter and the storage facility will be next up, and we can just continue on out this way with those things. So nice thing about our design here and the way we're doing this is I can drop 3 more of these things in. We will continue right on down through here with our belts. And this keeps things automated. We've got a process here. We've got the core building blocks down through here. Eventually we'll need to bring some glass or other things into this pipeline and do some things with that, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, we can now produce electric motors That should be something we should add to the pipeline, I feel like. Let's, we're going to do buildings right now. I want to do a splitter. I want to do a... I'm not going to automate the traffic monitor yet. I'm going to do a storage tank. And let's see. I've got the power splitter, a storage tank, a water pump. I can't make that yet because there's an item I need for that. That needs glass. I can't do that. It doesn't require glass. Oh, that requires glass. So, nope, I don't want to make that yet. Take that back out of here. Let's see. So going back in here and what we have. We've got a couple things here. I think the splitter is a good thing. The traffic monitor requires glass. Water pump requires other things. So I guess this is probably a good place to bring in this electric motor. Might as well. We're going to need them. And there's other things we need with the electric motor, right? What was it that took the electric motor? One of these things took an electric motor. Wasn't that? Was it this? No, it wasn't. It was the water pump. So we'll put the water pump right there beside this because what we can do now. There we go. Since the electric motor is in there. Now we need to do storage. Bring that in there. And let's see what this takes. Iron, gears, and circuit boards. Iron. Get over here a little bit. Gears. Circuit boards. And we will only need one stack of those. So the splitters are now done. Now the gears. This is a interesting one. What does it require? Iron, gears, and magnetic coils. So here we go. Iron, gears, magnetic coils. And now we're going to bring it over here. We're only going to do one stack of that. But we are going to do something else here. Now between these two, we're going to go between those two because it requires that. And then this right here requires iron, concrete, and circuit boards in addition to that. Okay, so we will need this, 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 and we need the circuit board. There we go. Now we need power. And we'll come right there and stick the power down there. That hooks everything up, and then the water pumps are automated. Very good. We've got gears coming in here. We got gears coming over here. So it'll do some of each. It won't be very fast, but it'll certainly do them. And then from the tech tree, we can then grab some of these things and do the tech tree item that we need to do. So we're doing good there. We've got the. Let me make sure we're not making 10 million items of something. Let's see. Is the what are you missing here? We're missing the gears. Those are coming across, so why is it not coming across there? It should be feeding one across there every once in a while. No, they're all coming out here. Interesting. I would have thought at least some of them would have come across there. So we'll try that connection again and see if it's an issue with the connection. We want that to come across from there to there. So it shoots this out here. I guess until this fills up and then it'll start doing that one. Okay, well, if that's the way it works, that's the way it works. We'll come back and check that back in a little bit. At this point, that's going to be all for this episode, guys. We have automated several more things. We can kind of see the curvature of the Earth. We're getting this to be kind of long. We are running out of room here. We've got to think very soon about how we do some modifications. We've got the modifications here. The environment modifications will be coming up very soon. And then so, we'll have to look and see what's next on the next episode. I'm not sure what we're going to do next, but we're making good progress. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.